Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. This is episode 22. In the previous episode I did a few side quests and I said at the beginning or at the end of that video that I would do the next main quest in the episode after that. So here we are, this is it. I'm going to go and do the next main quest. So let's go into the game.
Over here! Well, have I got news for you, Red?
Yeah, not work to do.
Another rumor.
If you're thinking of going south where Moreland's boys hang out, better think again. Two sisters dropped by on their way there. One of them almost made the whole damn camp explode.
I'm sure she didn't mean to. I hope.
Boom or bust.
Sounds like Della and Boomer were here. And they went on to Las Vegas. Maybe I should check in on them. See how they're doing.
That would be fun to do, but as I said I'm going to do the next main quest. Settings and the V-Sync on.
See those Tenarch right machines? Thing is,
And restock. That's a good idea to do. When you have the chance, I think.
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide.
And so, the next main quest, Seeds of the Past. Level 24. Oh, so no matter where I'm traveling to, I have a distance to run or ride on a machine. Which campfire is best? Maybe this one down here.
All kinds of dangers.
I'm betting, I'm taking a chance that this way won't be hard.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
Another world ruin. Oh, that one. Okay, so it wants me to go around and up. What if I can just go that way? Straight up there and then onward. I'll try that. If I can go this way. The shortest distance from A to B does not necessarily mean that it's a straight line. I'm just running through the forest. take my marker. Yes, a shortcut. Following the coast instead.
Stay and rest, or push on.
Push on. I've only just begun, Aloy.
Trees as tall as towers. The stand of the Sentinels.
I can't always see where the marker disappears to when it changes position.
There's a Cyclops drone monitoring this area. I need to grab its data.
She says she needs to. Survey drone. I will just do that quickly. I hope it's quick. And there's a metal flower as well. Still can't
To
get
jump
those.
onto that drone to get it down.
Question mark. Oh. I already spotted that. And then it says over here. Oh, it marks the drone itself. I have to... I'd have to find something tall to climb up on and then jump on top of it. Oh, I think I'm where I need to be to get it. Okay, where can I go? I can't jump backward, and I can't go higher. I need to get up there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's got a shield. It's got something to do with this tree. But I can't get up there. Never mind. I'll do that later. Onward. So. I wonder what I'm going to find when I get there to DEMETER's coordinates.
Crest of armor on its head. Must be a red-eye watcher. Coordinates that GAIA gave me for DEMETER are close.
Only 300 more Aloy steps. Getting there. Rebel outpost. And a tall neck. Plenty of things to do still. I have played this game for 47 hours now. And I have...
What happened here? All the bodies are Tenakth. Someone managed to take out an entire squad.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in.
A barbarian.
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Fire!
No.
You're in trouble now! For the ancestor! Kill her! Get out of there! Put her down!
Quinn.
I'll grab this now.
Blazer. Oh. No, I missed. It's not very accurate. Doesn't hit where I aim.
Keep back and finish her!
I'll take you apart!
Protect the site! Kill her!
I have you now! Give them support!
You shouldn't call me a barbarian.
Protect the site! Kill her!
Up close, huh?
For the ancestors!
Take the site! Kill her!
Take her out now!
And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins.
Somewhere in these ruins. Okay. It's a good thing with the focus. I can see through walls and other things. Oh, it wants me to go the other way.
Looks like some sort of old office complex. Save these for when I need it.
Anything else here? Oh, up there. And there. Now, how to get to it? Another one.
More flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in.
She can't cut through them. I hope I'm going to get the tool that I need to clear vines. Okay. Up we go.
A room with no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
And a data point.
A log.
Just got off the line with US Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Elm. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Elm. How do I get out of here?
That was easy. Oh no.
Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
It can't be all of them. I don't think. Marine. Fire. Fire and something else. The purple one. Metal bite. acid ammo.
Yeah.
It didn't explode. It says that exposure to acid ammo will trigger an explosion.
Let's give it up.
Sail home
That was a waste of time.
to see the Delta again.
No! Whoa! Okay, we found nothing. So let's go back. Always best to check. I'll cut you again!
No, no, no. Maybe I should take my sharp bow. Hardweave sharp bow. It's not that powerful. 74 damage. Clearing sharp bow. 76, 74. Let me try this one.
Better we find her.
Precision arrow. Yes.
Put her down! You'll pay in blood! Not one more step, barbarian! Yeah! Let's get back, now! Got you! About to fire! Protect the site! Kill her! Take her out now! Oh, there she is! Targeting!
There we go. Still more.
Got you now!
Triple. Okay, there are more of them. Then there were more than 4. I figured as much. I want to use
You ran one.
Weapon upgrade 1. I'm just gonna do this. Put the fighting on hold.
Not again. Not one more step, barbarian.
Oh, that's a problem.
Firing.
I saw something too. I want to.
Where are you hiding, Outlander?
I pressed the wrong button. And again. Delete blast trap. Berserk. Berserk Hunter. It's like corruption in the first game. Oh.
There. Oh. Now I'll finish you.
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, now I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
Oops. I don't need to take that up. I want to loot him.
The door
There
looks
we go.
promising.
If there's a workbench here, then do I have a stash as well? Probably not. Workbench. No. Let's see what happens.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I am of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. Now, it is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. You know, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again.
This is the first time I'm meeting the Quen. I knew there was a tribe or a race or whatever they're called with this name, but I was wondering when I would meet them.
I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Same
Yes.
mission.
If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
Interesting.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes, all that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. Back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
They probably have to work
I believe these
together.
consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but
Yeah,
I'm
unison.
not sure.
They have to be two to get it working. There was... Is there something else here?
Should we try the consoles?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way. I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached us. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
It's an interesting building.
Oh, fire gleam.
I know what to do with this.
Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here.
There we go. Okay, I entered through this hole. Okay. Oh, now I see it. It doesn't work.
What's that thing in the wall?
Release the pull caster and step away to pull. I'm not sure. I guess what they mean.
There has to be a way out of here. What's that thing in the wall.
Release and step away. Release how? There we go.
Through here.
Right or left? The other way then.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
Getting the loot.
Oh, must have taken a wrong turn. Oh, I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
That was a dead end.
A hatch at the top of the ladder.
I don't think we're done yet.
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
I'm sure I will miss data points, but I don't think I will run around the entire map or run around and get the ones I missed. I will focus on quests and metal flowers and other things. Okay, so I guess I have to go this way.
Machines.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
I wonder if there's another cauldron that needs the right data on that one.
Oh no, no. Don't see me.
Shock's not gonna help me here.
We're still undetected.
I'm not going to approach it when it's looking in my direction. Now I can go. I'm ready. No one noticed that? Good. Fire Claw Strider.
Things get loud whenever one is involved.
We should stay quiet.
Those attacks are pretty effective.
Machines like you do.
I might not be the best at it, but I get the job done. Oh, wire. I often ran out of wire in Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, I know this one. I have to... Or don't I? Oh, I thought I had to shoot down, shoot at the plate and then make the ladder drop. But if I can't do that... Lock at full power. Okay, so I have to shoot that one. It wasn't a plate, but a lock.
a vent. I think I can pull it open.
I think so too.
I'm right behind you. Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
And no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find.
I spotted the loot up here.
There has to be another way to reach those consoles.
Reach those consoles.
Locked.
Locked. Okay. I'm not quite sure what consoles they're talking about. There's something I can do with that. Battery storage rack. Access console.
Gonna need a data key for this lock.
Okay, data key. And so I think I have to start by here.
Spears to do the trick.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Okay, so this needs power. I can't go through that.
What are those things along the walls?
What are what things? Along which walls?
This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others.
Oh, I thought I could get a battery. Oh. There are these tracks on the floor. I have to do something. I can't move that.
I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there.
I couldn't pull it farther.
Aha! This should help.
There's something back there as well. Let's see how far I can do this. Also just to this edge.
Supplies. There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor rig. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
right spot.
If I can get this thing to Alva, I can get her to those consoles.
Oh, where is she? Oh, there. Didn't pull it far enough. There's a ladder there.
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Okay, and now I have to do what? Pull it.
Hold on.
Or maybe back.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it. I gotta move this.
Oh, this is the one I couldn't move before.
I found the energy cell.
What? Where? Oh, it's in the... And...
Doesn't look like the generator's in this room. It has to be somewhere else.
I had already accessed this room.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. I don't feel that stupid this time.
Okay.
I'll reach Alva upstairs.
We need to
now.
operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
Uh-oh.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
Why would anyone do that? create something that can destroy.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, Elm. I think it's Tuesday the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Me neither.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Into the tunnels. Back down in the tunnels, okay.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the time of ashes?
Looks like it. Something wrong.
I'm searching for loot. I wonder what the right way is. Oh, this is a bit. Okay.
There has to be an exit somewhere.
And this is where we came down. Yeah, there was nothing else here. And then I went in there, or did I?
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far to the east.
Oh, we both traveled a long way then. Very cold and damp down here.
This is it.
Are those luminescent mushrooms?
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
She just handed me arrows. Where are you going?
Such desolation. Nothing survived.
It was lucky that it was contained to there and that they didn't perish along with the rest.
That complex should be Test Station Elm.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
It's just a dead machine. I can hear something. I wonder what. Oh! It's like a giant bat. Oh no, I can't. That didn't do much.
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. Are you with me? Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
Did she really? I don't think she helped me, but maybe she shot at it.
It's carrying one of the metal flowers. Is that how they've been distributed? Airdrops from these machines?
Can I loot these? No. Explosive. Maybe they're just meant to help take out the Dreadwing. I don't know.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wraith we can use.
Fighting that machine was pretty tough. Maybe it's a good thing that I waited a bit until I did this main quest. If I had been at the same level,
This console's still operational.
then it would have been a lot harder. But I did it on the first try.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work, and Kotallo came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
And this is where we came from. Yeah. Think so?
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
Flooded.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
I'll try this in my staff. We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy!
Okay. Now it's at the bottom. In the last episode or the one before that, I crafted a new weapon, but that was at the top. Dissolution. Vine cutter. Okay, now I got the last thing I need. From a tusk. Okay, I had hoped I could upgrade this one all the way.
We better make haste. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. Let's hope this new module works.
Destroy the metal flowers. Melee attacks to open a metal flower. Okay.
Flowers blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Road's clear now.
Okay.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring DEMETER home. DEMETER? It's time to go home. To GAIA.
The seed of life. Yes.
It's a good Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring DEMETER's subordinate function to original code.
Uh-oh. Now she, her... It's not working.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
a lot of
You were right.
data.
Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
Uh-oh.
Alva! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her.
She's got the focus.
Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
From wanting to kill her to... Oh!
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
You tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get DEMETER back to GAIA anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
Okay, return to base. I've still got time. So I hope I will be able to go and get the DEMETER back to GAIA in this episode and not have to split it in two. I found quite a few of the metal flowers. There are probably many more. Oh no, maybe I can. Oh, this way. Go up. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that there are campfires. Fast travel, yes. Oh, it's plasma. The purple one. Oh,
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
She keeps telling me rumors.
You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I could...
It's quicker this way. Wow, that was nice. Can I buy anything interesting this time? Wildfire Hunter bow. I would like something that can shoot, something effective that can shoot fire quicker as well. And maybe also something more effective with frost. I might as well get this as well. Beam wire trip caster. I need a clamper jaw circulator to get the purple Nora Valiant, but I can buy this one.
You can make yourself stand out with that.
Thank you. The red outfit matches your red hair. So. And I can talk to Erend. So, Faro.
So you like hearing me butcher Utaru music?
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old ones said it, I think.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. You know, make myself useful.
Just give it time. What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. GAIA showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morland guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tenakth clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
He can go talk to her himself. I can talk to Val and so too, but I will wait with that. Off to see Gaia.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Kotallo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alva clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Faro's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Cool.
managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. There. Let's see what we got.
An excellent choice.
It's a projector. It can create a holodeck. I think that's the only one I got.
Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
I wonder if it's just the same conversation I can have with her over and over again. Oh, the new one is Demeter.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Faro plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of reseeding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then. Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over, so they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground.
I can't remember if I've had that conversation with her before. I think Zenith immortality is a repeat, but...
So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Faro plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Yeah, no thanks.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Faro plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance, which is why you will need to procure Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
An elaborate plan.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Faro agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Faro plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Faro war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
I think I have talked to her about these 2 before, but they're marked as like I haven't done it.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the system's design through him, despite his failure.
I don't think I have heard that anyway, so I will check out this one as well.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
I have heard that before. But never mind.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
It forgot what I did with this. And it appears again. Good choice. It's the only one I can get. Okay, so it vanishes when I leave the platform. Or talk to GAIA.
Nothing. You just look good. That's all.
Get back to study. Okay.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
A different kind of training, but still training.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, And where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Then it's not training, then it's a real fight.
Found anything interesting during your training?
GAIA told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
And then the side quest.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with GAIA. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. GAIA insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
He deserves a new arm.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Nice. Okay. I said before that I might go and talk to Varl and so, but
The door's unlocked now.
Oh, so this room.
There's a lot of equipment in here. GAIA, what was all the... According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask GAIA about them the next time I talk to her.
A data point.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite? Sample 626. Calotropis gigantea. The crown flower. We used to have one in our backyard. Butterflies always fluttering around. Every morning, August would run out there to check under the leaves. See if any caterpillars turned into chrysalises. Now, I'd like to imagine that the future will be filled with them.
Aloy's room. It disappears when I want to do it. I will go outside to this campfire. If I can find the way.
All kinds of messages.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like that. I don't want my Aunt Alva knowing that you just talked to the secretary.
Don't know if this is the way out. The data point. I haven't seen that before.
Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Okay. I always get confused with this. Where is...
I don't think that door had power before, but... looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads.
Oh, can I open this? No.
Power cells? Huh.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay, so now I open this door. I think I'm just going in circles.
I wonder what it's like being in space.
It sounds very lonely, if you ask me.
Looks like Erend and Kotallo moved their stuff in.
I think this is the way out. Yes. When I get confused. Oh, do I have a plow horn now? No, 2 plow horns.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping at Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something to tell you.
Another rumor. She just keeps on going.
I hear strange lights have been spotted to the south in the still sands. We abandoned those ruins when the sandstorms and machines became too much to handle. I wonder what's been going on there since then.
Quite a mystery.
New side quest.
Let's hope the Tenaks don't get too curious about what Merlin's been up to in Vegas. I should check up on those guys when I have the time.
Skills? I have 7 skill points. Which one should I choose? Smoke bomb capacity. I will just take this. Then I can get stealth stalker. Quiet spear. Melee attacks are quieter, reducing the chance of being detected by nearby enemies. That would be nice. Only one skill point left. I can only spend it on Machine Master or maybe the Survivor. I haven't got the one on the right. Or Hunter. The Trapper skill tree doesn't have this two to the side. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh no, they cost 2. Skill learned. Oh, I thought I didn't have that. It costs. I can't spend the last one.
Oh, the snow.
Don't let the landscapes fool you. It's deadly out here.
I will end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you will watch the next episode. Until then, take care. Thank you for watching.